Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by today's title, we're going to be talking about the speculation of Che Adams. I know you're probably going to be sick and tired of listening to this whole thing regarding or surrounding Che Adams, but I just wanted to talk about, and I just wanted to make this video more of a discussion video instead of pretty much saying that Che Adams is going to be joining the club. And I'm going to stand by what I said about Che Adams. I personally like him. I know a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people don't want him to join, but there's a fair few who do want him to join. And this video is going to go into a little bit more detail. And it's like, I want you guys to comment below why you don't want Che Adams. Instead of just saying that he's a bench warmer or he's just a waste of money, I want to know why, specifically why you guys don't want him personally coming to the club. At the end of the day, I'm not going to discredit your opinion. No opinion is wrong, no opinion is right. It's your opinion at the end of the day. This channel, for everybody who's recently subscribed, like we've gained over 100 subscribers in the last couple of days. So welcome to everybody. This is a channel of opinions. This is a forum. And I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable to be able to comment their opinion regarding any situation surrounding the club. And in my opinion, I personally do like Che Adams, and I know a lot of Leeds fans don't want him to be at the club, but I personally do, because even though he may not be the ideal striker we're looking for, it's Premier League depth end of the day. And I'm not saying Che Adams is my #1 target. I wouldn't say Che Adams we should look at and be like, oh my god, yes, we need to get Che Adams, blah blah blah. I'm not saying that. To me, if you look at how Newcastle did last season, they weakened their opposition, their rivals, their relegation rivals of Burnley by stripping them from Chris Wood. And why can we not do that? Why can we not go out and be like, okay, well, Che Adams is probably one of the better strikers at Southampton. Go in with an offer of maybe 10 to 12 million pounds and strip them from their asset. Why can't we do that? I understand, I get why some Leeds United fans don't want him to come to the club. I get it, because he's not like a Charles De Ketelaere, he's not like a Cody Gakpo. But at the same time, we have to be a little bit more realistic. We can go out and buy like players like Patson Daka, or we can go get Callum Owendo, or people like this, if we was a little bit higher up in the Premier League. But we have to realise we're not as big as we once were. I wish we were. Don't get me wrong, I wish we was as big as what we once were. But at the same time, we have to be realistic. And if stripping an asset from a relegation team to help boost our survival, then why not try it? With the likes of Bamford constantly being injured, I've constantly said we need another striker, because like in my previous video, I said Rodrigo is our main striker now. And some people thought that I was wanting to replace Rodrigo, and that wasn't the case. I never stated that I want to replace Rodrigo. I simply stated that I want competition. Rodrigo has done phenomenal this season, and I've actually done a video regarding Rodrigo a couple of months ago, actually, stating, is Rodrigo for the long term? And I personally don't think he is. For now, he's doing a phenomenal job. 9 goals in 16 Premier League appearances, and I think he's made about 89 appearances for the club now, scoring 23 goals and making about 5 assists. So he's almost got 30 goal contributions in 89 appearances for the club, which is amazing. And we have to think as well, like the likes of Joe Gelhardt and Sonny Perkins and Mateus Joseph, like if we was to bring in another striker, like I know it's needed, but it just all depends on whether Patrick Bamford will come back fit again and whether he'll be able to feature or not. Because if he can't continue to be fit and catch up with all the other lads, then I feel like Patrick Bamford's time at the club is over. So I guess it's a little bit hit and miss, isn't it, really? Because if we was to bring in another striker and Patrick Bamford stays fit, then in a sense we are going to be blocking the pathways for the youngsters. And I know Angus Kinnear's come out and stated that we are probably the best young prospect in Joe Gelhardt, and to me, at the time, I felt like he was one of the better prospects, but now, from seeing him play, fair enough, last season he did score quite a lot of crucial goals for us, but this season, I don't know, it's hard to judge, isn't it? Because with him only coming off the bench for 20 minutes left of the game, it's very hard to judge or analyse Joe Gelhardt instead of him playing the full 90. So I still personally think Joe Gelhardt should go out on loan, get him some first team action, get him more experience under his belt, and then we'll just analyse it from there. This season, I don't want anyone else to come in. Rodrigo, if he continues to do the way he is, he's going to easily bag 15 goals this season. And that's credit to Jesse Marsch, because personally, I feel like Bielsa was playing him out of position, but Jesse Marsch has got the best out of him this season. But with the likes of Che Adams coming in, I feel like it would give a healthy competition to any striker at the club. Some fans are going to disagree with that, some fans are going to agree with it, but that's just my speculation on Che Adams. I've got some stats here, because if I don't use stats, people are going to use it against me and saying that I don't know what I'm doing. Rodrigo has scored 9 goals in 16 games, fantastic. He's got a 75% passing accuracy, which is phenomenal. Regardless of Rodrigo, we need another striker. I'm just simply stating that Che Adams would be a good addition to the squad to make that extra bit of depth and competition for the likes of Rodrigo, and if Bamford returns. But Che Adams has got 35 goal contributions in 100 games since joining Southampton, and he's averaging nearly 10 goals a season for Southampton. Fair enough, he's only scored 4 goals this season, but since joining the club, he's averaged nearly 10 goals a season. And with the likes of Rodrigo, he's got 28 goal contributions, nearly 30 goal contributions in 89 appearances. A lot of Leeds United fans are constantly crying out for a cheap striker to come along, or a striker to be somewhat like Bamford, because everybody wanting to have a striker that fits Bamford's mould. And Che Adams has made 18 passes per game as a forward. Bamford creates 16 passes per game as a forward. Che Adams comes into midfield, drops into midfield, makes that extra bit of space so players can run forward. He drops into that centre forward mould. He presses. He scores goals. He's got good defensive stats, just like Patrick Bamford does. So I get why some fans want him to come, because I do. Because if we're going to be constantly saying, oh, we need a player like Bamford, we need to create that mould again of Patrick Bamford, then Che Adams fits that. What I don't understand is when these Leeds United fans are coming out and saying, we need higher profile players, we need this, we need that. Che Adams doesn't fit the mould. I get that, I understand, that's your opinion, whatever. But in my opinion, he fits the mould of Patrick Bamford. He does the job, he scores goals, he helps out defensively, he presses. Fair enough, he's not the most exciting striker. But end of the day, my opinion is that he would be a good asset to the squad. He would strip that asset from a relegation rival, and he's not going to cost loads of money. But anyway, guys, I want to personally know your opinion. I want to know specifically why you don't want Che Adams at the club. I want a better answer than is just a waste of money, or is just going to be a bench warmer. I specifically want you to come out and say why. I'm not going to discredit you. I'm not going to say that you're wrong or whatever. I just want to understand. I just want this video to be more of a discussion video. And I'm not right. I'm not saying I am. But I just want to know your guys' opinion. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.